Welcome to part 28. Now, here's the thing about warping in this game. Now, we do have the ability to access it through Midna, but the thing is, we have to transform into wolf mode to use the warp. I'm guessing it's because it's dangerous to human Link. Now, here's the thing. When we arrive at our destination, Link will remain in wolf mode until we ask Midna to change us back into a human. A bit of an inconvenience, but, I mean, seriously, game. Couldn't you at least have Link immediately transform into a human upon arrival if he asked to be warped in human mode? Really? And here's the thing. In dungeons, after we complete a dungeon and warp out of here, Link doesn't transform into a wolf. And he still won't transform into a wolf in the future dungeons we warp out of. So, again, those warp points throughout Hyrule are created by the deaths of Shadow Beasts, so they might be a little dangerous. Also, I'm guessing Midna's warp points are in the dungeons are less lethal to human Link or something. I'm just pulling stuff out of my head. Yeah. Anyway, we just got a letter from Telma explaining that the group has gathered, but we're not going to see the group for a few videos because we're going to explore Hyrule a bit. We're going to get some things. So yeah, we're back in Castletown, and we are actually going to go inside this shop right here. And remember I tried to get into the shop, but it was nighttime and it was closed, so it's kind of meh. Oh well. So, this shop better be worth it. I mean, it better be good. And... What? What? Filthy shoes? I cannot enter due to filthy shoes? What the heck? Yeah, apparently, for some reason, we cannot enter until we talk to this guy right here. The Shoe Shine Boy. And we have to pay this guy 10 rupees to essentially shine our boots, make them clean enough to enter this shop. See, you have to wait until the shoes are sparkly and you can actually hear the sparkles. It's like, ting, 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 ting. And this shop better be worth it. Alright, come on, let's go. Let's see what they have. Alright. Welcome to Chudley's Fine Goods and Fancy Trinkets Emporium. Quite a mouthful, huh? And yeah, this shop is very fancy, very... proper. So proper. Even the shop music is a fancy remix of the usual shop music you hear in the games. Look at all this art and deco and stuff. It's real fancy. Anyway, this here is Chudley, the salesman, and here are all the items. See, arrows are 10, and you may have noticed that all the other items are not priced. And here's the thing. When we select an item, he will demand a certain amount of money. A ridiculous amount of money. And let's see, let's buy this fancy armor right here. What? 100,000 rupees? 100,000 rupees? You... Oh, you're rude? I'm being rude? Oh, you're being rude? Oh, you. You know, dude, here's what I think of your fancy smancy shop. See? Huh. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Link would do that. I mean, well, Link obviously wouldn't do that because he's not that type of guy. But I bet you Midna would secretly sneak out of the shadow and hog a big one just to, well, because she can. Yeah, I was like, ugh. Still 100,000 rupees for a fancy armor? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you have got, not even Wind Waker Link could afford that. And he has, still, this... Oh, okay. Chudley's Emporium? You have just made an enemy. Oh, you have just made an enemy. Oh, I'm going to take you down. I am not kidding. I will take you down In fact, in this very video, I will show you how to take him down. Oh, he will pay. You snobby, snooty little... making me have to shine my shoes before entering because the stuff you sells are for heroes. Heroes get dirty. I mean, it's a pretty much a stupid shop. You'll pay for this. But I am completely off topic at this point because, well, here we are, back again with the hero shade. And once again, we are learning a new technique, and as before, we are essentially, well, having to review the previous technique. Come on. Now, here's the thing with the techniques. When you pause the game and go to the item quest screen, you know, the screen where you have to switch out Link's goodies, if you want to review a hidden skill, just go over to the scroll icon and press it and, well, learn the button combinations. Even though the game will prompt you at certain points to initiate some combinations if you do a certain technique. Anyway, the new technique we're learning here is the Helm Splitter, and it's actually a pretty cool technique, a pretty useful technique that actually utilizes a previous hidden technique, the shield attack. So we can shield bash an enemy, and while they're stunned, we can flip over them and attack them at the same time. See? That is awesome. And I will be utilizing this technique a little more often in the games because, well, who wouldn't want the opportunity to do a flip and an attack at the same time, see? Yeah. Alright, 3 more hidden skills, which means there are 3 more Howling Stones out there. Yeah, don't worry. I will find one through in I think the next video, I believe. Yeah, the next video. So regardless. Now, at this point, I warped back to Kakariko Village, and since we're in wolf mode and we can talk to animals, let's talk to Link's horse. And see. Oh, hey, Epona, come on. Why can't we have a nice little chit-chat on equal terms, you know? I can understand you, you can understand me, come on. Yeah, apparently Epona is afraid of Link in wolf mode and, well, demands that he transforms back to his human self because she would rather have him in human mode. He would rather be on top of her and stuff and ride her and stuff, and that just sounded so wrong. Anyway, Beth points out that the Zora Prince Rallis will be in the Goron portion of the graveyard, but we're not going to see him until later on. The reason I'm here at the graveyard is, well, I'm going to get some more rupees. Now, the reason is, you know those crow enemies I've mentioned earlier? Well, this is another spot where we can kill a bunch of them and get rupees. And that's what I'm going to be doing here. Now, thankfully, I have cut out a good portion of this because all my rupee gathering will be from this place. I mean, there are a couple of spots here that I got rupees, but for the most part, I'll be coming back and forth because enemies respawn, and this technique will work over and over and over infinitely until you get all the rupees you need. So, who demands that the rupees fall down once you kill all the crow enemies? The money gods or something? Is there a god of money in Hyrule? Why am I figuring this out? It's a video game filled with magic. Anyway, light the torches to make this treasure chest appear, and this treasure chest contains 50 rupees. I mean, every little bit will help to the cause. And what cause am I talking about? Oh, don't worry, you will see. Anyway, here, let's go back to Elden Spring. You know, the point where we got our heart piece? Well, we're going to dive on downward, and, well, there will be a boulder there, and once we blow it up with a water bomb, we'll get 50 more rupees. Cha-ching! And as you can see here, my rupee count has increased, That's because I've gone back and forth over and over, killing those crow enemies, getting all those rupees that fall to the ground. Come on. There we go. And 50 rupees, yay. Alright, now I'm going to show you what the cause is after we have a nice little chit-chat with the Goron Elder from the mines. Alright, yeah. Alright, he has the gift of foresight, blah, blah, blah. East Castletown Bridge. Yeah, the reason we were unable to enter Castletown from the east side, you know, the side with Kakariko Village, the bridge is broken. But don't worry, we will remedy that. We will fix that in this video. Trust me. This is all connected. Trust me on this one. Oh, and here's another Goron Elder right here. And he will explain the problem at hand. Yeah. Essentially what it comes down to is they have heard about Chudley's Emporium. They have heard about the ridiculous prices. They have heard that people are getting ripped off, price gouging and all that stuff. So they have enacted a plan to essentially buy them out. Yeah. Malo is going to buy out Chudley's Emporium. See? And we are going to help out. We will help out. So, for the side quest, a lot of it has to come down to is donations. Donating a lot of rupees for the cause. So, step 1 is to repair the Castletown Bridge. And to do so, we have to donate 1,000 rupees. I mean, it's doable. It's possible. I mean, I've already gathered 600 rupees. So, I'm going to go on, gather some more to aid with the cause. And one of my stops is back at Goron Mines, because now that we have the claw shot, we're going to get that last treasure chest that I was unable to get. So we just have to grab onto this net, metal grate, or something. And inside this treasure chest will be 50 rupees. Now, from this point forward, I'm going to cut away to the aftermath of getting all the rupees. And you will see here that I have gotten a new piece of a new heart container. That's because that during all that rupee gathering, I've done some other things such as gathering, well, Poe souls and heart pieces. But don't worry, I will show them off in I'll start showing them off next video. I promise. What I'm doing is I'm showing you how to essentially get from Chudley's Emporium to Malo Castletown Edition in one video. And don't worry, I've grouped things together before. I've done the whole Anju romance subplot in Majora's Mask in one video, and that's full of continuity holes. I mean, I would have this amount of hearts in one video, well, this part of a video, and then when I get to the next stage, bam. Oh, that whole, I would have all my increased goodies from later on, so, yeah. I mean, I would think it'd be easier to group every step of this process into one video instead of spreading it out throughout multiple videos. I mean, it's a little more beneficial. So, yeah. Now that we have donated the 1,000 rupees to repair the bridge, well, let's go see what's going on. When we go here to this bridge right here, a Goron will be just staying like... He'll be so tired he cannot move. He will need some hot spring water to get back on his feet. And this Goron here is actually the hot spring water salesman. Oh, well, the one for Hyrule Castletown, it is. And it would be a good idea to help him because, well, you'll see. Just trust me on this. You'll see. So once we have confirmation of his location, we'll head back to Kakariko Village and talk to this elder once again. Alright. So what he'll do is he'll prepare us a barrel of hot spring water so that we can carry it over to said Goron so that he will be revitalized and, well, get his hot spring water shop up and running in Castletown. So, yeah. And here's the thing. We have to deliver the thing of water on foot. That's right. No Epona here. No fast galloping there. We have to go on foot. Now, it would make sense because, well, this thing is heavy and I don't think this thing could fit on horseback, but yeah. So we have to go across Hyrule Castle. Not Hyrule Castle, I mean Hyrule Field, carrying this big old thing of hot water, and enemies will be gunning for you. The bird enemies, the levers, archers will try and shoot you. And as you can see here, the levers are circling you, and those birds are chasing you. Arrows are shooting at you. Oh, jeez. I'm sweating bullets right here. It's like, ugh. Oh, jeez. Oh, look. See, look, I got a number of close calls and stuff. I mean, if they hit you, the barrel will fall over and you have to start all over. I mean, you can do this over and over again until you get it right, but just keep going. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, just keep going. Ignore the enemies. Just keep going until you reach the Goron. Come on. Whew. Phew. And then all you have to do is just toss it onto the Goron and he will be rejuvenated. Yay! Phew! Well, that was a close one. And I swear, folks, this is actually my first time. Yeah, my first time. Now, if I have screwed this up, I would have shown you what would have happened, and I would have shown you if it was actually my second or fifth try. But it's not impossible, as you just saw. It's just, you gotta have patience. You just gotta have iron will to make it. So, yeah. Now, when you succeed, a number of benefits will happen. First of all, we get a heart piece out of it. Yay. Yeah. Well, and second, by having the hot spring water in town, it will actually help with the cause. Because if you were not to help the Goron here, the price for buying out Chudley's Emporium will be 2,000 rupees. By helping out the Goron, he will sell some hot water to help with the cause, and the price will be reduced to 200 rupees. Yeah, that's right. See, we just slash prices by helping out a Goron, so it is worth it to help him out with the hot spring water quest. But with that, we succeeded. We have bought out Hyrule Castle Town snooty, spooty, snooty, fancy, smanchy Chudley's Emporium. So up yours, Chudley, up yours. Fancy, smanchy price. Get my shoes shine. Anyway, when the postman gives you this note, that means that there will be a new branch of Malo Mart available. Come on. Open the letter. See, there's the scroll I mentioned with the hidden skills earlier above the mail thing. Alright, Malo Mart, the hero of discounts. That's right. You have to give Malo some credit. Even though he's just a kid, he's actually going to be like the, I don't know, the Bill Gates of the heroes or something, or Donald Trump or something. Because, well, you gotta give the little guy credit. I mean, he's really business savvy. He knows that people want cheap stuff, and supply and demand, all that stuff. Geez, the money he's going to bring to his family, possibly to Ordon Village? Jeez Louise. They're going to... Wow. As you can see now, Malo's face is plastered all over the shop, and the doorman will be a little more happy to see him because, well, hey, Malo's in charge of this place now, so, Malo is watching you. And as we can see here, good old Malo Mart has gotten a fancier place. See, no longer it's all snooty and whatnot. It's now a place of fun and worship. See, there's even a Malo statue above the shopkeeper's head. Yep, and that's actually Chudley right there. But he has renamed himself to Marvels. Yeah, Malvers. Sorry, I can't pronounce that guy's name. Yeah. And as you can see, everybody's inside, boogie-oogie-oogieing to the beat. Yeah, shake your groove things. Come on, do the electric slide. Come on, Charlie Brown. Yeah. Yeah, this is Malver. I don't know why Chudley renamed himself that, but yeah, he's more nicer now. He's more all happy and stuff now that Malo's in charge of this place. But yeah. And the thing is now, we can now see the prices of these items. They are much cheaper. And the magic armor that we couldn't afford earlier, we can now afford it. And the price of the magic armor, by the way, is actually 598 rupees. And I can actually buy that now if I want to. But I'm going to hold off a bit because, well, I'm going to save it for a little bit. But yeah, aren't things much better under Malo? That little guy, yeah. Now here's another benefit to saving the Goron at the bridge. We can buy some hot spring water from him at a good price. And remember that Goron who is essentially outside of Castletown, the south entrance? Well, he says that he needs hot spring water to essentially dig his way through that boulder. And by giving him the hot spring water that we buy here and giving it to him, well, we will fulfill that function. He will get energized enough to essentially bore down the boulder. So, that's nice. See, the Gorons here are much more useful in this game than in past games. I mean, they gotta put all that strength to some purpose. And you saw in that line back there, people love the hot spring water because, well, it rejuvenates you. It's pretty much the energy drink of the Zelda universe, aside from the red potions and blue potions and whatnot. And look at this. Look at this when he drinks the water. Oh yeah, that's real hammy. Thank you very much. Now, throughout this rupee gathering quest, I did not visit Agatha's bug place because, besides, this is another place where we can find Agatha. Yeah. So, yeah, I did not visit Agatha's bug place because, well, as you can see here, she is still missing 13 bugs, and, well, 13 bugs, well, that's right, because I gave her only 11 of them for earlier purposes. Anyway, I'm just going to show you a nice little Easter egg right here. As Wolf Link, go up to Agatha, and she will not be afraid of Wolf Link. It's like, she'll think of him as a nice puppy. Yeah, she's another one of these few individuals who is not afraid of Wolf Link. And here's the thing. They will not notice the imp riding Wolf Link. It's like, they won't notice him at all. Anyway, I'm going to show you a minigame here in Castletown that we can visit right now. The Star minigame. Now, these three girls out here, their names are Keely, Hannah, and Misha, and they are fans of the Star game. I mean, they cannot wait to get this thing started. So, let's go on inside and get this thing started, shall we? Let's provide them with a show. Hey! Real dramatic, huh? Anyway, meet Perlo, the creator and owner of the Star minigame. And he explains what Star means right here. Yeah, that's what it means. I'm not joking. But as you can see, he has an ego that needs to be put down. We're going to show him because he thinks no one can beat this minigame. But he doesn't know Link. So essentially what we have to do is use the claw shot to grapple the walls and gather these orbs in the process. And we only have 30 seconds to do so. Now, as you gather multiple orbs, the ladies who are watching, the girls, they will go, ooh and ah! So, yeah, we're providing them with some much-needed entertainment. And just like that, we did it. Yay. We've showed him. Oh, it's not impossible, just improbable. Huh? Huh? Yeah, try and hide it well. He does not hide it well. Anyway, by completing the Star game, we get our first quiver upgrade. Now, we're not going to come back here until much later on in the game because he will create a new Star game just for Link. And once we complete this little mini game, the girls outside, they will be all fangirl. It's like, oh, it's him! Ah! And the thing is, when we talk to them, they get so excited that they will drop hearts for Link to heal himself with. Thank you, ladies. Now, despite their models, I've read somewhere that these girls are actually 10 years old. So, ugh. And the thing is, you can talk to them over and over again. They can keep dropping hearts. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in part 29. Bye-bye.